Welcome everyone to this presentation on the impacts of digital technology. Presenting today is an AI representation of the voice of Lachlan G, however with a strong American accent for some reason. Today we'll be discussing some of the most significant changes that digital technology has brought about in our society. We'll be covering a range of topics, including copyright, social networking technologies, intellectual property, digital citizenship, cyberbullying, and work-life balance issues. Each of these topics has become increasingly important as digital technology continues to shape our lives. So let's dive in and explore the impacts of digital technology. Let's talk about copyright and intellectual property. On this slide, we'll be discussing intellectual property IP. Essentially, IP refers to any creation made by someone who has the right to claim it as their own property or creation. This can include things like inventions, designs, and artistic works. To give you a better idea, here are a few examples of IP. The Coca-Cola logo. Coca-Cola's trademark logo is considered to be their intellectual property. It's a recognizable symbol of their brand that has been protected under copyright laws. The song Twist by Korn. Like many musical works, Twist is an example of IP. The song's lyrics, melody, and overall composition are the creative works of the band, and they have the right to control how it's used and distributed. The Harry Potter book series, J.K. Rowling's series of books about the boy wizard Harry Potter, is another example of IP. The characters, plot, and setting of the series are all creative works that have been protected under copyright laws. The Super Mario video game franchise, the Super Mario franchise, which includes the iconic plumber character, is another example of IP. The characters, levels, and gameplay mechanics are all creative works that have been protected under copyright laws. With the advent of digital technology, protecting intellectual property has become increasingly important. The ease of copying and sharing digital content has made it difficult for creators to protect their works from infringement. Copyright is a type of intellectual property, IP, that provides protection for any concept or content against being stolen and used by another party. In Australia, copyright is protected under the Copyright Act of 1968. Copyright holders have the exclusive right to reproduce and distribute their work, as well as to create derivative works based on their original content. Others must obtain permission from the copyright holder to use their content, and must adhere to any terms or conditions set out by the copyright holder. It's important to note that copyright protection applies to any creation that is original, and not just a concept. This can include things like music, videos, games, ebooks, and anything else that can be consumed digitally. Additionally, copyright can also include concepts such as logos or designs. In Australia, copyright protection lasts for 70 years from the death of the creator. This means that the creator of the work, or the copyright holder, has exclusive rights to their work for that period of time. After that time, the work becomes part of the public domain, which means that anyone can use or reproduce it without seeking permission. As we discussed on the previous slide, copyright protection provides exclusive rights to the copyright holder for a period of time. After that time, the work becomes part of the public domain and can be used freely by anyone. However, breaching copyright legislation by using protected content without permission can result in severe penalties. Penalties for breaching copyright laws can include fines of up to $178,750 and imprisonment of up to 5 years, depending on the severity of the infringement. Counterfeiting and piracy are forms of copyright infringement that can result in these penalties. It's important to understand and respect copyright laws to avoid legal consequences. For businesses and organizations, breaching copyright laws can also result in damage to reputation and loss of revenue. It's important to have proper policies and procedures in place to ensure that employees understand and follow copyright laws, and to regularly monitor compliance to avoid potential legal and financial risks. Digital citizenship refers to the ability of individuals to use technology in a sensible and responsible way to engage with society digitally. This includes understanding how to navigate and interact with the internet, as well as how to use digital tools to communicate and engage with others in a positive way. Good digital citizenship includes a number of important practices. Firstly, it's important to have an understanding of how the internet works, including how to access and use online resources effectively and safely. It's also important to be able to identify reliable sources of information and to avoid clickbait and fake news. Another important aspect of digital citizenship is securing devices and personal information. This includes things like using strong passwords, keeping software up to date, and being aware of potential online security threats like phishing and identity theft. Finally, good digital citizenship also involves being respectful and showing empathy towards others online. This includes being mindful of the impact of our online actions and words and treating others with kindness and respect. By practicing good digital citizenship, we can help create a safer, more positive online community for everyone. Cyberbullying refers to any type of bullying that takes place with the use of digital technologies, such as social media, messaging apps, or gaming platforms. This can include things like sending threatening messages, spreading rumors, or posting hurtful comments online. One key characteristic of cyberbullying is that it often involves repeated behavior, with the bully targeting their victim over a period of time. This can be especially harmful as it can create a sense of fear and helplessness for the victim. It's important to note that cyberbullying is more than just teasing or name calling. It involves an intention to hurt, abuse, or threaten someone and can cause significant harm to a person's mental health and well being. It can also damage a person's reputation, both online and offline. Here, we have a real life example of cyberbullying with Lucy's story. Lucy, a 10th grade student, made a mean post on her spam account on Instagram directed towards some people who were going to a party that she couldn't attend. Unfortunately, one of her classmates found the post and shared it, leading to terrible things being said about Lucy online. Lucy apologized to the girls and thought the issue was resolved. But 6 months later, her post resurfaced and led to more cyberbullying directed at her. Lucy reached out to the girl leading the comments, but was met with more um, mean messages and threats. Thankfully, Lucy's mom and school advisor were able to step in and determine that this was a case of cyberbullying. The school has a code of conduct policy that includes a section on cyberbullying, and the incident was reported. This experience taught Lucy a valuable lesson about the importance of being careful about what you post online and how it can come back to haunt you. It's a reminder of how cyberbullying can have a long lasting impact on a person's mental health and well being, and the importance of taking steps to prevent it from happening. On this slide, we'll discuss strategies to manage, limit, and reduce cyberbullying. One of the ways to limit the likelihood of cyberbullying is to choose strong passwords that are hard to guess or hack. A good password should be a combination of letters, numbers, and symbols. It's also important not to reuse passwords across multiple accounts. Another strategy is to check the privacy settings on your social media accounts. Make sure that you are not sharing more information than you intend to, and that only people you trust have access to your personal information. It's also important to think before you post. Once something is on the internet, it can be difficult to remove. Consider whether what you're posting is respectful and appropriate, and whether it could potentially be hurtful to someone else. Social networking involves using social media platforms to connect with existing or potential customers with the aim of expanding the business and increasing revenue. Social media allows businesses to reach out to a wider audience and engage with them in a more personal way, making it an effective and affordable form of marketing. Some of the benefits of social networking include it is a cheap form of marketing as it does not require a large budget to reach a wide audience. It provides an easy way to build a brand personality and establish a unique brand identity. It enables businesses to receive customer feedback instantly, allowing them to respond to any concerns or issues promptly. Examples of popular social networking platforms include YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, which offer various features and tools to help businesses connect with their target audience and build their online presence. Social networking also poses some challenges and issues for businesses. Firstly, it requires a significant amount of effort and time to maintain active social media sites, which can be difficult for small businesses with limited resources. Additionally, care must be taken to avoid gaining negative publicity, as negative reviews or posts can easily spread on social media and harm the business's reputation. Moreover, having a strong online presence also means that the business becomes a much easier target for online attacks such as cyberbullying or online harassment. Lastly, social networking can also increase the risk of leaking sensitive information or having security breaches, such as accidentally sharing photos of the workplace or having confidential details visible in the background of a post. Work-life balance is a crucial aspect of maintaining a healthy and productive lifestyle. In today's digital age, technology has amplified this issue by making it easier for people to work outside of the office and during their free time. This can lead to burnout, stress, and lower performance, which ultimately affects both personal and professional life. However, there are tools available to help individuals manage their time better and establish clear boundaries. Time tracking apps, scheduling apps, and prioritization techniques can help individuals manage their time more efficiently. By tracking their time, individuals can identify areas where they are spending too much time and adjust their schedules accordingly. Scheduling apps can help individuals plan their days, weeks, and months in advance, ensuring that they have enough time for work and personal activities. Prioritization techniques can help individuals focus on the most important tasks first, thereby reducing stress and improving productivity. It's important to remember that work life balance is not just about managing time, but also about establishing clear boundaries between work and personal life. This can include setting work hours, turning off work related notifications during personal time, and prioritizing self care activities such as exercise and hobbies. By setting clear boundaries, individuals can maintain a healthier and more sustainable work life balance. Additionally, with the rise of technology and digital communication tools, it has become easier for employees to be accessible at all hours of the day, making it difficult to disconnect from work. For example, receiving emails, phone calls, or messages after work hours can make it challenging to relax and recharge. This can lead to decreased productivity and job satisfaction in the long run. Employers can play a role in promoting work life balance by encouraging employees to take breaks, setting realistic deadlines, and offering flexible working arrangements. In conclusion, digital technology has revolutionized the way we live, work, and interact with one another. While it has brought many benefits and opportunities, it has also introduced new challenges and risks that we must be aware of and manage effectively. We have explored various aspects of digital technology, including copyright, digital citizenship, cyberbullying, social networking, and work life balance. By understanding these issues and adopting appropriate strategies and best practices, we can harness the power of digital technology for positive outcomes and create a safer, more productive, and fulfilling digital world. Thank you for your attention. And we hope that this presentation has been informative and helpful. And I hope you are not too sick of this AI generated voice.